What's going on, guys? Aaron here from Departures Capital. Thank you for tuning into your Sunday afternoon live stream. We're going to be talking about a bunch of different sectors, a bunch of different stocks, a bunch of different companies. So thank you for tuning in. We're going to give you guys a couple seconds to tune into the stream so most of the people don't miss anything. And then, we'll get straight into the content that we have planned for you guys. So first I want to say I hope everybody had a good weekend. And how was everybody's weekend? We'll give you guys a couple seconds to tune in. We'll see how the turnout's going to be today. And then, we'll get straight to business. So, how was everybody's weekend? Today we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of different cannabis stocks. Commodities, gold, silver. What's going on, Doug? Our first comment. I see you got 24 people in the room though, but only 4 likes. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get this stream populated. Hello, Laura. How are you? How was your weekend? It's actually not rainy for once here in Canada. Surprisingly. We actually had decent weather. Decent weather this weekend. Alright, guys. Hello, Mark Pepper. What's up, Cheap Sour Milk? Love the name. Yo, Manny, what's up? Raining here in California. For once, the weather is better in Canada than, I guess. But it's probably warmer there. Baking sourdough bread. Sounds nice. Alright, guys, so first we're going to get into a quick little recap of the cannabis sector, and then we're going to talk about some potential stocks to watch for the week. We're going to get into the movers of last week and the stocks that we're watching, as well as some commodities as well. So on Friday, the biggest gainer of the week, we saw New Strike Brands. Actually, that's one that I kind of want to take a look at. Evenco, I did a collab last week. Evenco was one company that we are definitely looking at. It's high on our radar. Got so much garbage in my pocket here. What the heck is this stuff? Sorry, guys. Oops. Went to Bulk Barn yesterday. It was sweet. Namaste Technologies. Namaste, I want to take a look at Namaste. Just as we've seen a little bit of gains, but it's hard to say where the company's going. Aphria. Aphria's a tough one. I'll only look at Aphria if you make a request. What do you think about ACB? We'll take a look at ACB. Where do I think Oxy's going? Hopefully Oxy's making a bottom. Take a quick look at that for you. I'm actually wondering that myself. Where is Oxy going? Hope the music isn't too loud. I'll turn it down a little bit more. Alright, so Wayland, Canopy. We all know what happened with Canopy. FSD Pharma. If we're going to look at Oxy, we're going to look at FSD Pharma as well. Just because I want to see what's going to be going on for that company. We need some movement in those two stocks. Come on. What's up, Leo Landscaper? DG Slots in the building. What's up, DG? Nice to have you here. I hope you guys enjoy this on a Sunday. I know a lot of people take a day off, but I actually enjoy this. So, looking forward to talking to you guys on Sunday. Have a little talk before the markets are going to be open tomorrow. You know what? Yeah, I agree. Smash that like button, guys. You have to come in here to smash that like button. In Canada, we have a holiday. I don't know if the stock markets are still open. My picks on Instagram or my picks on Facebook, I guess they're kind of the same. So, thank you. Awake all ye nations. So anyways, guys, let's keep going. Tilt Holdings, Alternative Health. Now we don't take a look at any of those ones. Green Growth Brands. I guess we could compare it after the Aphria takeover bid. And I also want to look at Alkaline Water Company. Just as I actually, I'm sorry, I actually hope we see some sort of pullback this week. That'd be kind of sweet. Because I want to buy. Leafia Health, another one on our watch list. Where is Alkaline Water? There we go. All right. Okay, I'll turn the music down a little bit more. There we go. Hope that's all right. Aaron, thoughts on ASA? You guys are awesome. Labs, all right. Okay, no problem. DG, you guys got... Fill me in, guys. But anyways, let's take a quick look at a few companies. We did see a massive rally on Friday, but we saw an industrial-led rally, which was weird for me. Usually we see the NASDAQ leading the show. So we're taking a quick look at HIP or New Strike brands here. They saw a nice run on Friday. Don't know where the stock's going. The stock's definitely at its lows though. 52-week range of 34 cents to $1.30. $245 million market cap. You know, I never really look at technical analysis that much, but in terms of the technical analysis, moving averages, it's a buy, neutral, and a daily sell and a monthly neutral. Investing.com has a few technical analysis tools, but they're not that great, but we can look at the technical summary. Technical indicators. We're looking at the RSI. It's a buy. They actually have a pretty decent moving average and technical indicators section on this, but I never really get into it that much. I guess the RSI is definitely one thing to look at. Bull bear is a buy. Yeah, don't rely on technical analysis. Got to dig deeper. Yeah, I agree. I more so invest based on fundamentals. So we'll take a look at that. Beating up so much the past months. OSCAN. We'll switch New Strike brands for OSCAN. If this is the one that we're looking at, I believe, I know you're talking about this. This is an Australian cannabis company. Stock is no doubt beat up. Oh man, this is like some opera music. Let's change this. Okay. I did want to do a little bit deeper digging when it comes to technical analysis and stuff like this. So the moving averages are a sell, the technical indicators are a buy. It's neutral in the RSI. Yeah, neutral on this company. It's hard to say. It definitely looks oversold like crazy though. So the Canadian market is closed or the American market is closed as well. Let's see. I know for sure 2019 stock market holidays. Get away. February 18th. Uh-oh. Yeah, so we're going to get a stock market holiday tomorrow. I'll still be putting out videos, guys. What about Canadian markets? That's going to be funny if I don't have to live stream. I mean, if I don't have to shoot a market minute. I actually don't mind that, but at the same time, I will do a live stream. We can have a talk and stuff. Monday, February, oh, this is 2018. February 18th. All right, guys, so the Canadian markets are closed and the US markets are closed. Crypto never sleeps. That is very true. Crypto never sleeps. So, guys, we are going to be taking a look at these stocks for Tuesday because I apologize, and I thought one side of the markets, either the Canadian or US markets, were open, but it's actually just both markets are closed tomorrow. So we get a break. That's okay with me, guys. But anyways, I still want to take a look at these stocks. I still want to take a look at ACB. I haven't really... Oh, sorry, this is OSCAN. I saw AC... AC8. That is so weird. AC8 looks just like ACB. So anyways, guys, Oscan looks very much oversold. We did look at this company pretty thoroughly. We looked into the investor presentation. It's a play on the Australian market. Stock's super cheap. Yeah, I mean, thanks for bringing that up. I'll definitely add that to our watch list. So let me just quickly... Oscan, we'll add Oscan there for you. That's our first Australian stock on our watch list. So thank you for recommending that. And yeah, hit that like button, guys. 69 people in the room, 26 likes. Let's get that. Let's narrow that ratio. Next stock we're taking a look at, Eve & Co. Eve & Co. I want to do a little more research for you guys. So let me know if you guys don't mind. I would love to go on their website, read their investor presentation, kind of see what the company's up to. 52-week range of 15 to 66 cents. So I kind of want to do a little more research on Eve & Co. Leo Landscaper making moves in the chat, saying what's up to Laura. Top 3 American cannabis stocks. Been with Eve for a while. That's cool. Yeah, I want to take a look at this company and kind of do a little more research. So we are Eve. We are female-led farmers and craft cannabis who pride ourselves on growing the most beautiful flower in Canada. The future of cannabis is female. So they're similar to Boss. Boss is another great stock, and it's cool to see women entrepreneurs getting into the cannabis space. Canada's leading cannabis producer that's not your garden variety brand. Calling one of the largest southwestern Ontario cannabis greenhouses home, a bouquet of experienced boss women work to ensure there's not a seed of doubt about the difference the cannabis plant can make in the lives of females. So they're all about females. We offer products to awaken what excites, enhances, and balances your everyday. And when it comes to self-care and stigma-free indulgence, we stay firmly planted in an unshakable belief. Ladies first. So Eve & Co is all about ladies in the cannabis space. Very, very interesting. I just want to go quickly over their investor presentation. Should have one. Investors. Very girly. Boss is amazing. Yes, I agree. Boss looks like an awesome stock. Looks like an awesome company. We actually had the opportunity speaking a couple times with the president. She's a fantastic woman. We didn't actually get to do the marketing campaign that we proposed to them. I guess they were looking to hire someone else, but she gave us a lot of cool information about the company and what they're up to. So in the future, one thing I do want to do though, guys, is I would love to get Cam Batley on an interview, on a Zoom interview, on something like that. So I plan to contact Aurora Cannabis over the next week to see if we could potentially talk to Cam Batley. Because we had 1,100 people on our live stream. I guarantee my channel was the biggest channel covering Aurora's earnings. I've already been on Midas Letter, so kind of a part of the industry. So I would that's my next goal, is to get Cam Batley on the show. Because everybody knows that Departures Capital talks about Aurora so much. All right, guys, let's take a quick look at this. Take a quick look at the investor presentation. I'm just going to skim through it. We'll get into a bunch of other companies. But yeah, this is a corporate presentation. Let's see what they got going on here. Company snapshot. Situated on a 32-acre property. Sales strategy focused on direct retailer, business to business. Annual production capacity 10,000 kg increasing to 50,000 kg expansion. Strathroy, Ontario. I know exactly where that is. Cultivation license granted in July 22nd, 2016. Sales license on June the 21st, 2018. Extraction license. So they've got all their licenses. That's pretty cool. Yeah, man, I agree. I really, 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 it would be a pleasure to have Cam Batley on this channel, on a Zoom interview, in any capacity. So we'll see what we can cook up for you guys, but that's what I really, really, really would love to do. Cam's just such an awesome guy, awesome speaker. 220,000 square feet, 120,000 square feet, original with 100,000 square foot new flowering room. Production capacity 800 kilograms per month, increased to 4,800 kilograms per month, and then a million square foot, 50,000 kgs per year. So that's cool. So they have a craft growing facility, sales strategy, the recreational market, medical market, and the medical market of exporting. So they're in Ontario, Newfoundland, and BC, and they're also in Germany. I'm not going to talk about everything. Eve's offering a multi-serve flower in various sizes in addition to pre-rolled products, operations, clones, vegetative, flowering room. These are their milestones. So pretty decent investor presentation, and I like how simple it is. I find so much BS in a lot of these investor presentations. So there's a staff, there's a capital structure, 233 million shares outstanding. Yeah, Evenco looks pretty good, guys. Yeah, they do look like a small Aurora, so that's pretty cool. I like to see these craft growers and all this kind of stuff. And this company is definitely one on the top of our watch list. The stock's still pretty low. I mean, it's been 15 to 66 cents. You know, we're sitting at 30 cents right now. The stock's been pretty stable. Looks like we could potentially head higher. So anyways, guys, ACB has really been riding CGC's wave besides dilution for other companies, yet haven't done anything. If ACB goes down, it will break an important support line. Should sink. If it happens, we'll see. Set your stop limits. Choom's a craft grower. Been holding Eve since October, so let's hope so. For sure. Next stock we're talking about, guys. Namaste. Namaste. I don't know what to say about Namaste. The company either needs to get bought out or they need to put out some more positive news, because it's faded since that little pop we had. We did see a little bit of support, but yeah, I'm definitely neutral on Namaste right now. I hope the company can make a recovery. I mean, times like these, it presents a buying opportunity when the stock goes down like so much and the CEO gets fired. But I'm holding too. Honestly, guys, I've only been buying shares. But the company definitely has a lot of stuff that they got to work their way through, right? So yeah. Not ready to buy Namaste yet. Yeah, it's a tough one. I mean, I was a little more inclined to buy it just because we already own some and made some decent profits recently. So I was like, you know what? I'll risk a couple grand, buy some cheap Namaste shares. If they go to 0 or they go to 50 cents and get bought out, whatever. But I'm not saying that I think they're going to go to 50 cents, but I'm just thinking worst case scenario, right? So, yeah, guys, so we'll see about Namaste. We'll see what happens with Namaste. Auxly Cannabis. After FSD terminated that agreement with Auxly Cannabis, both stocks have pretty much suffered. Auxly is down. It's getting close to its 52-week lows. 52-week lows of Auxly are around 60 cents. 60 cents. So we'll see, guys. I don't know if it'll go that low. Auxly needs to put in some kind of support. Not saying that it will, but I feel like we are seeing somewhat of a little bit of stabilization in around like the low 70s. So we'll see if Auxly can manage to flatten out a little bit. But it's been on a pretty consistent downtrend since about January 1st, 2018. I mean, we saw a tiny pop for legalization, and then it sold off even lower. So, yeah. XLY is trying to climb back up. Yeah, it's true. It's a watch right now. So, Auxly and FSD Pharma. I would say FSD Pharma goes hand in hand with Auxly right now. Both stocks are extremely low. FSD is looking like it could potentially sell down to below 20 cents. Hope not. We'll see, but it looks like we are still trending lower for FSD Pharma. So it's going to be hard to say where FSD is going. I could potentially see FSD going to like 17 cents. We'll see, guys. FSD is not going anywhere till next year. Yeah, it had a crazy run. What's going on, Brandon? Thank you for tuning into my stream. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. Saw your post on Instagram. You and your hot date. That's awesome. So, hope you had a good dinner. Hit that like button. You're going to get me to over 100 people. That'd be sweet. FSC Pharma. Okay, next stock. Green Growth Brands. We're throwing out FSC Pharma. Even though we just bought it. We're going to the next stock. Jacob. Got you to 35. Thank you. So what is on for the weekend? Or sorry, not the weekend. What's on for tomorrow, Brandon? What are you up to? Are you making some more videos? I'm going to take tomorrow to shoot some vids. And I don't have to shoot my market recap, which I'm a little bit excited about. But I'll definitely still do a live stream. Come on, man. One day we got to collab. No pressure, though. Okay, I just want to take a quick look at Green Growth Brands, guys. Green Growth Brands and Aphria. I want to compare these two stocks just over the past couple weeks to see how it affected both of the stocks. Meeting up with Sub today to do a review on Wealthsimple Trade. That's cool. That's pretty sweet. 1 month chart. Alrighty, guys. So as you can see, Aphria has massively outperformed Green Growth Brands, like by about 36% over the last month. Now, if we narrow that gap a little bit, we can still see that Aphria has massively outperformed Green Growth Brands. I mean, Green Growth Brands is up 10% over the last couple of weeks. Aphria is up 31%. But over the last 7 days, we are seeing Aphria still up from Green Growth Brands by about 10%. Hit the like button, friends. That's what Jacob says. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. You can, but Oxy is in America. Who's dumb? Cisco Labs. What's going on, Yolanda? Pretty sweet. He's letting me use his app. That's cool. Yeah, I look forward to that video. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help, or you need any more exposure or help with any deals is what I'm trying to say. All right, guys. So next stock, Aleafia Health. Aleafia Health. What's up, Stephen? I don't know how to say the last name. Biard. Yes, sir. Mark Douglas coming in strong with the American flag. America. Yes, sir. All right. Aleafia. Sorry, I've been watching too much Cassidy Campbell. Cassidy Campbell's one of my favorite YouTubers. He does a really fantastic redneck impression. America. What do you guys think about Aleafia Health? I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence right now. I love the company, but the stock is just a little pricey. I'd feel a lot more comfortable at $2. But this is one of the stocks that just could keep running. So, hard to say. Hard to say, but I did want to take a quick look at the charts just for you guys. 3-month chart's looking pretty decent, actually. Looks like in and around 230 we do have some kind of support. And, you know, I guess the next stop would be over $3, which would indicate a decent upside. But I would personally rather buy a stock like Alkaline Water Company, as I'd rather have a little more exposure to CBD. I have like no exposure to CBD stocks, beverage companies. NBev's just so damn expensive, but it's such a good, it's been performing so well recently. But you know what, guys? I definitely do like the charts for this. I do want to see water sell down to $4. $4, I'll start to look at water and potentially take a position. I agree too. I think, I hope we get some kind of pullback, some kind of mild pullback. I don't think it's going to be like a December crash the market pullback, but I'd like to see something. But yeah, we'll see, guys. $4 for water. I think it's looking pretty interesting. I do want to take a quick look at the technicals for water, which I cannot find. Oh, here we go. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, technical summary. It's pretty much a sell, 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 all the way up to a month, all the way up to the monthly indicators, which is a buy and a strong buy. The RSI is a sell. Technicals don't look too great for the stock, which is what I'm saying. I do think the stock's going to pull back a little bit more. So we'll see. Adam G, how am I liking MedMen? That's actually a great question. So this was the last stock we were going to take a look at, but let's take a look at MedMen. Just as I didn't tell you guys, but I did add some MedMen on Friday. Added some MedMen, not too much, but let's load up this chart. Chop chop. ACB dropping tomorrow. Nothing's gonna be dropping tomorrow because the markets are closed. You bought it at 380. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we bought it. Man, it's got to be like exactly around 380. I'm pretty sure. But I did buy it over $4 earlier in the week, so can't catch everyone, and it could drop a little bit more. But I do like, where it's currently sitting. Charts look pretty decent. I think it's going to take a market sell-off for MedMen to get back down to 320. So yeah, things are looking pretty good right now. $489 million market cap, 52-week range of 13 cents to $9.88. But let's look at the more recent chart, the 6-month chart to a year chart. Yeah, I do think we're at our lows. I think MedMen is in for a nice little pop. Hopefully. Bro, that's my secret hold. Hopefully it helps you awake. MedMen has potential for sure. I do think MedMen has potential. That's why we're buying it. Been watching it for a long time. I've been watching this stock since it was since last year when it was running like crazy. I remember watching it go up to $9 and I'm just like, yeah, no, that's going to fall. And then it started to decline and blah, 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 blah. So we'll see what happens. Good morning, Robinhood Warrior. Nice to see you in the room. Thanks for tuning in. MedMen, how long am I looking to hold MedMen? Hard to say. I kind of want a long-term play on the U.S. market. That's why we bought Suniva. That's why we bought MedMen. What was the other one we bought? Shoot. I'm drawing a blank here. I want to buy more Suniva. Suniva, I think, is going to be a good one. And I also want to look at Ianthus Capital Holdings, but it's a little pricey. Not going to lie, Ianthus Capital is a little pricey right now, and I want to pick it up because they now own MPX, because I wanted to buy MPX. But yeah, we'll see. Right now, Suniva is still looking pretty cheap. Stock's got miles to run. So let's cancel my Vegas trip this week to fix more iPhones and iPads for customers. Did not buy into shrimp. I did not buy into shrimp. But the company looks solid. It was a pump and dump, I do believe. I want to look at Ianthus Capital Holdings, though. Interesting. I am still bullish on Juju. We do own Juju. We can look at Juju right after this. Why do I think about Jujubes every time I say Juju? All right. I can take a look at SHMP. I'm not going to lie, I don't know that much about the company, but we'll look at the charts real quick because I know how much it dropped over the past week. Holy smokes, guys. Ianthus Capital Holdings. Stock's on fire. Technicals are super strong. Buy across the board. This could be a decent momentum trade, but I'm not really looking to do any momentum trades right now. I do think we could see new all-time highs for this company, but I'm looking to buy stocks and hold them right now. Yeah, so we'll look at Juju, we'll look at Hexo, and then we'll look at SHMP. And then we'll take a look at a few of the commodities. We really want to look at gold. Juju's been bouncing around 10 to 12 cents. It's been a little frustrating. Picked up some Juju around 9 cents. That was the last time we bought it. I'm just trying to turn this volume down a little bit. There we go. $24 million market cap, 5 cents to 39 cent, 52-week range. Yeah. Hard to say, guys. Hard to say. I think Juju has lots of potential. For me, it's a wait and hold. For me, it's just a wait and hold. World market lead on shrimp, command potential. We'll take a look at SHMP in 2 seconds just after we look at Hexo. PSIQ. Take a look at that in 2 seconds. Let me just finish off this stuff. How long have you invested in the stock market? I'm only 2 months in. For me, it's been since 2011. 8 years. 8 years I've been in the markets. Trading was first trading. I started off trading actually for a couple years. And then it was buy and hold. Trading gold and silver miners. Favorite stock to trade, Fortuna Silver Mines. I was trading that stock at $2. But then got heavily out of the stock market in 2012. Moved into real estate. Still invested in real estate. But then started to further diversify. So now it's stocks and real estate. Just stocks and real estate. And commodities. Commodities are great, fun to invest into. Sometimes I'm more bullish on commodities than I am stocks. Hexo. Let's take a look at Hexo. Thanks, Jordan. Yeah, man, I don't know. Real estate's hard to get into when you first start out. Honestly, the real estate investing environment in 2012, where the banks were relaxed, property values were low, it's totally different now. It's hard enough just to get one property, and it's so not fair because we've got so many graduates coming out of school with debt. Property values are twice the value they were just like 6-7 years ago. Jobs aren't paying that much more, so it's not as easy as it once was. Sometimes it's just timing. I mean, they say you can't time the market, but real estate, honestly, sometimes timing the real estate market can make you a lot of money. Renting is the way to go. Being a landlord, congrats, Jordan. Being a landlord is a responsibility. Sometimes it's a big responsibility, but honestly, your tenants make such a difference. If you do your due diligence and your research, like I always say about companies, well, having a tenant is the same thing. You know, do your research on your tenant. We have a private investigator. We check background checks on all your tenants. So there's no messing around anymore. You gotta always check. Yes, DG Slots. Shout out to all the landlords in the house who don't get enough credit, and the system is against us when it comes to tenants and not paying your rent. You know, I'm sure some of you guys rent. I'm sure some of you guys own. I'm sure some of you guys are landlords. I believe in a fair system, but what it takes to get a crappy tenant out of your property is totally unfair. So anyways, guys, that's just my opinion. Airbnb. Hey man, it's a way to make money. Is this a talkathon? It's Departures Capital's talkathon. Yes, sir, it is. Because it's my live stream and I can talk about whatever I want. But we'll take a look at Hexo too. since some people don't care about real estate. Anyways, we still didn't get a dislike though, so I appreciate that. Hit that like button if you can get my stream to over 100 people. Anyways, guys, I do think Hexo's a little expensive. I do think Hexo's still running, and what else? Hexo's 52-week range of 326 to 929. So Hexo's getting close to the top of its range. Brandon, you'll get me one dislike, eh? Oh, 2 dislikes. I know you guys are screwing around with the dislike button. That's fine. Oh, shoot. That's what I wanted to say. Brandon, I had a question for you. Are you still moving to Toronto? If so, it'd be sweet if we could meet up one day. Maybe WTR needs to talk about to SHMP with CBD infused shrimp. Wouldn't that be something else? I'd try it. I don't know if I'd buy it. Yeah, Hexo's running. What else can I say, guys? Hexo's been on a strong run, but I do think it's like a little susceptible to a pullback. Come to Toronto and get mugged. Let's not say that. Oh boy. Just make sure not to tell anybody where you live. And I appreciate whoever turned those 2 dislikes into likes. You guys are nice. Okay, guys, let's take a look at SHMP. I just want to take a look at this pump and dump. Wowzers. We are up 11% on Friday, though. Still hasn't been trading long enough to have 1 month's worth of history. So February 12th, we hit a high of 95 cents US, and we went down to 23 cents. I feel bad for anybody who was buying into the stock in the 80, 90 cent range. Well, we're currently at 36 cents, so do you think ACB will go back up to $16 again? I think at this point, we definitely need some kind of partner. We'll see if it happens. How's that green tea working out for you? Currently, it's coffee today. I actually got to make some green tea. Yeah, guys, I'm not going to read this. Investors Hub, SHMP. I don't know what they're talking about on the message boards. But I do want to take a quick look at ACB. You know, guys, ACB will rise. I do think so, but I do think we could see a pullback into the 8s, potentially this week, if the market gets shaky. But the next thing I want to look at are the actual indexes, just because they've just continued to run like crazy. We're going to be taking a look at the S&P 500 and the Dow. Don't care so much about the NASDAQ, just because we're not heavy tech investors. And I don't know why I can't get this off of here. All right, guys, so honestly, ACB does look like it is going to come down a little bit more. Looks like we could potentially go into the 8s. I'd like to see ACB go a little bit lower. I'd like to see ACB go right in and around 810 to 820. That'd be an opportunity to pick up a couple more shares for me, guys, because I'm not done buying ACB. So I don't mind the stock going down a little bit more. And wow, Elizabeth, that's a lot of money. Now I'm down to 13,000 profit. Yeah, a lot of people were up a crap load of money on ACB. We were too. I forget how much we were up on ACB. Not 60 grand, maybe like 30 or 40 grand. I can't remember exactly when it was at 16. but didn't take profits on ACB. Took profits on Afria, took profits on Kron, but Kron just continued to run. So hard to say. We will see the markets open on Tuesday, not on Monday. So yeah, that's it for ACB, guys. I do think we could come a little bit lower on ACB. It's going to be market dependent. Obviously, if there's some news, like ACB will move. It'll go up if there's some positive news. But for the most part, if we don't get any news, and then we just trade, normal trading, it'll depend on the markets. If there's some more positive news for the cannabis sector, obviously, like most stocks should move up. But I think ACB with no news is going to trend downward towards $8, which I want to pick up some more. So next thing we're going to take a look at quickly is going to be the S&P 500. So for these Sunday live streams, take a look at Canopy in a second. For these Sunday live streams, we can talk about individual companies. I love the discussion. Thank you so much, guys, for bringing all this stuff up. It makes it more interesting, asking me questions. We take a look at companies together. Then we'll take a look at the markets. We'll take a look at commodities, what I think we should be watching for the week ahead. So it's a cool way to, collect our thoughts for the next week. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Brandon, hi to your girlfriend. Hey, bros before, you know what I'm trying to say. Baytex Energy. Cool. Glad you guys like it. Thanks, Jacob. So anyways, we're going to take a quick look at the S&P 500 just because I do think that we're getting close to those levels where we're going to see some kind of healthy pullback. I do think that the markets are becoming overbought. Like if you guys look, I just read an article. What's up, Bruce? I just read an article for the entire year of 2017, which was pretty much our golden year for the markets. The markets ran about 20%, I believe. So far this year, we've already ran almost 11%. So we're about 9% away from an entire year's worth of gains in 2017, and that's in our best year. So if you guys compare the charts, this has been a very fast, sharp run, and I don't know how sustainable it's going to be. So like I said, guys, I do think we are getting close to that upper range for the market, and we will potentially see some kind of healthy pullback. I think the S&P 500 maybe has 1 or 2 more % to go before we start to see some kind of pullback. It'll be miraculous if the markets can go to new all-time highs. So I would closely watch the 2,800 level for the S&P 500. I think we could get 1 or 2 more pops based on good news, based on the trade war. The trade war is either going to make or break it because we are like 2 weeks away from the deadline. So markets are going to be heavily dependent and they're going to move on the trade war news. Any updates? Only drink out of glass bottles. And call me weird. But yeah, guys, so that's what I feel like is going to happen for the markets. But we'll see. I'm watching the 2,800 level very closely on the S&P 500. Overall markets, thoughts, and TNDM. Once this Sean Dollinger stuff is out of the way, folks will forget the damn trade war. I know. CGC. Got a couple questions about CGC. Well, I mean, you've got all your money in a good company. I mean, if I was to pick a company to put all my money in, CGC is definitely an industry leader. But it also depends on, where you bought the stock. At these levels, I wouldn't put all my money in CGC at these levels. If you've got it a little bit lower or wherever you invested into the company, then yeah, for sure. Extreme Powers. Yeah, there's no doubt Canopy's always going to be around, and they've got awesome backing by so many. Their CEO's awesome. They've got backing by Jim Cramer. So I've got nothing bad to say about Canopy other than I wouldn't buy it at where it's at right now. That's all. I just feel like so many of those gains are already baked into the stock. But solid company nonetheless. So I want to take a quick look at commodities now, guys. Just as we have talked cannabis, we've talked markets. Ooh, let's take a look at the most active stocks on the week, though. FedEx down 2.5%. Activision Blizzard made a nice little pop. Alibaba's one to take a look at. What else we got here for you guys? Nvidia in the green. Canopy Growth, second most active stock on last Friday. Bank of America, 29.11. BAC has been moving up with the overall markets. Stock market top gainers. Skylar Solar Holdings. Chinese company. What else we got here? Sunworks. Nah, who cares about those ones? All right, so I want to see what are the top declining stocks. Who would buy Ascent Assets? What about Canopy Rivers? Just waiting for one nice PR. Suniva. Oh, and hello. What's going on, Levon? Dude, I can't believe I sold Arista. Whew, sorry. Suniva is looking good. We're liking Suniva for sure. Let's see. I just want to take a quick look and see what are the top losers of last Friday. I didn't really look at this yet. Nah, no really companies that I'm following. Okay, guys. Activision Blizzard. Not really making much of a comeback. The stock did hit a low of $40 though. We're back up to 44. The stock is still on sale. This was one of our top 3 picks for next month. So feel free to check out that video if you want. We put out a video, me and Investing Hustler. We both picked 3 top stocks for, 3 stocks that we're looking at for 2019 March. I do feel like Activision could fall into the 30s though. Hard to say. IQ is a Chinese Netflix. That's a cool company. That was also on our top 3 picks. All right, Brandon, I'm always up for a Chinese stock. Thanks for recommending, and let's take a look at ANPDY. Feel free to offer your knowledge, because I don't know anything about the company. So, it's an OTC stock. Sports Products Limited is principally engaged in the manufacturing and trading of sporting goods, including footwear, apparel, and accessories in the mainland China. The company focuses on sportswear market in China with a brand portfolio. Through its subsidiaries, the company is also engaged in the manufacture of shoe soles. Now, I wonder if this company, okay, so they're in the footwear sector, but they're sports-based. There's a really cool store called Decathlon. When I was living in China, I wonder if they are a supplier of Decathlon. I'll show you real quick. Decathlon. I don't know if you've ever seen this company, but they're a retailer. Fantastic store. So I wonder if the company has anything to do with supplying this company, because they're all over China, always busy. I know that retail has moved online a lot, but yeah, we'll see. So the stock's trading for $135. Oh my gosh, $14 billion market cap. It's right in the middle of its 52-week range. Very interesting company. Wow, that stock's been on a really nice run. What up, Max? Maxed out. Hard to say. I mean, the stock has definitely performed well. But yeah, Brandon, where do you see the stock in the next year or two? Because the stock's pretty close to Pretty close to its, not close to its 52-week highs, but I don't see a substantial pullback. I mean, the stock's been on a really nice run. So, the moon, $1,000 a share. At 14 billion, I mean, that's still a pretty small company considering China. We definitely underestimate the potential that China has, just for their sheer numbers. Talking about Chinese stocks, I do want to take a look at IQ. I read that IQ has over 500 million active users. That's crazy. Yes, we'll look at Chiron. We'll look at Chiron, and then we will head out in a little bit. It's because I got a couple more things to do. So, yeah, so IQ sitting at 2180, $15 billion market cap. IQ does have some competition, though. They've got competition from Tencent. They've got competition from a bunch more apps. So, lots of potential, but lots of competition for the Chinese Netflix. All right, so Chiron. Chiron Life Sciences. I like the stock. I like the play on Latin America, but I don't like how expensive it is. This is one of those stocks that could just keep running, though, so it's hard to say. But I'm not a buyer of that chart just because we're at 52-week highs right now. 308. It's 313. It's trading at 305. I do not own any Chiron. I wish I did. I wish I did at $1. I wish I did at $1.50. I'd totally be holding on to that stock, but I missed this one. So if we see some kind of pullback towards $2, maybe back down to $2.50, I could potentially think about taking a small position, but for now, I'm just on the sidelines. But yeah, so FFT. FFT, Future Farm Technologies. Yep, gotta be happy with taking those profits sometimes. I agree. Future Farm Technologies. 52-week range of 18 cents to 83 cents. I'd have to do more research on the company. It's a micro cap, $36 million. Canada-based company engaged in commercial nursery business sector. The company is focused on suitable agriculture through indoor plant growth technology, specializing in LED lighting and vertical farming solutions. Very cool. So it's a farm technology company. Very, very cool. All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps up this stream. The last thing I want to take a look at is commodities. Gold on the week. Gold and oil. These are the last two things we will take a look at. Drop me some comments if there's anything else you want to look at, though, and I might squeeze it in. Gold is sitting at pretty much a 6-month high. Sorry about that. I do see gold pushing higher, though. If Brandon's still in the room, yeah. We talked about gold, 15, 16, maybe 1700. So that's what I want to see. I think that'd be sweet. If gold can get above 1400, because right now we're testing a level that's been tested so many times. 2014, 2016, 2017, 2018. Go Aurora. Colorado made $6 billion in taxes from marijuana. So yeah, that's my take on gold. I hope gold continues to run. If the market starts to pull back, we could potentially see gold push even higher. I want to see gold above 1350. That's not that far away. Crude oil closing the day at almost $56 a barrel. I think we could see some further bullish momentum for crude. It's also news dependent, but if we can get back up into the 60s, a lot of those oil producers are going to recover. They're already on their way. Precision Drilling had an awesome quarter. The stock's up quite substantially. This is an undervalued stock. It was so cheap at 250. My goodness. So, still super beat up. Down off its lows of 15 bucks. Maybe Aaron could touch on the Midas ladder. I will start asking that question. What are we talking about? How could you play the Cruise energy market? It gaps down and gaps up. Cruise energy? Sorry, I don't follow. Barrick Gold was lowered. Yeah, we did see Barrick Gold drop off a little bit. 1700 was what I heard. Also, they can stay undervalued for a long time. Yes, sir, Brandon. Enbridge, new article on ACB. Article on ACB saying will dominate the MJ sector. I almost want to save that for another video. I think I will save that for another video. Let's see. Aurora videos are great. I need more views. I need more views, guys. If you do have that article, please drop it in the chat. I will. Thank you. You already dropped it. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Sorry, guys. I wasn't checking the chat. How is this top marijuana stock will dominate the cannabis industry? Oh, guys, I like stuff like this. February 17th. This is so recent. I gotta make this video. I'll make a video on it. I'm not gonna read it right now, but I really appreciate that. Yes, buddy. Thank you. Cryas Energy Corporation. Pure Global Cannabis. Boom, let's go, baby. ACB long. Cryas Energy Trust. So, Cryas Energy Trust. We just sold this company. Held it for about 6 months. Wait a second. September, October, November, January. 6 months. Or maybe a little bit longer. The company just got bought out. For $7.50 per share, I believe. So, bought the company, let's see, I think it was August or September when it went to like $5.60. Collected half a year's worth of dividends, so it wasn't too bad. I think it was yielding about 15% at the time. So it made 7% plus that initial little pop. It wasn't bad. Honestly, guys, I planned to hold this thing long term, but they got bought out, so I'm just like, screw it. Dumping it. What's up, Clay Say? Yeah, that's pretty much it. So, Cryas Energy Trust. I did trade Cryas Energy Trust for Chartwell Retirement Residences, just because I'm super bullish on retirement REITs and stuff like that, and it yields, well, this one's okay, it yields 3.97%, but I also like Northwest Healthcare, Northwest Healthcare Properties REIT. I like this as well. It yields 7.19%. It invests in healthcare and retirement sector. So, yep. That's what we traded Cryas Energy Trust for. Very bullish on early retirement. I'm trying to retire in the next 2 to 3 years. That is an awesome plan. Me too, man. Just want to grow my channel a little bit more, and then I'll never retire because I'll just keep doing this stuff. So, yeah. Yeah, so I like those two ones. I like those two things. Can you change the song in the background? No problem. I've got some free playlist playing away. Hey, getting here late. What do you think of Can Be? Patriot will blow up. ACB NBEV retirement plan. Yes, man, that would be awesome. 100K subs. Let's make it happen. Damn, Doug, that's just like my dad. 39 years at the same company. Didn't cover labs yet. But honestly, guys, I gotta roll. I gotta get out of here. It's been exactly an hour. I'd love to talk to you guys all day. But I got some stuff to... Excuse me. Whoa. Got some stuff to do today. Actually, I want to shoot that ACP video now. So, thank you for that article. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Before you hit the door, hit the like button. We've got more likes than we do people watching right now, so I appreciate it. And I'll be live tomorrow. I'll be live, and I'll be dropping videos tomorrow. So we're not going to get a market minute because the markets aren't open. We won't be getting any live coverage of trading because there's not going to be anything trading tomorrow. But I'll still go live for you guys and take a look at a bunch of stocks. We can kind of think about what's going to happen on Tuesday, kind of prepare for it. So, yeah, guys, peace out. I'm out. Thanks for tuning into my stream. Have a happy weekend. Enjoy your holidays. And we'll see you guys very soon.